Hello and welcome to the Foot Geeks. My name is CJ and I'm the podorsist here at Foot Solutions in Vancouver. Today we'll be talking about midfoot arthritis, which is pain in the middle of your foot. Most of the time the pain will occur on the top of the foot. It won't necessarily happen on the bottom of the foot. And let's bring in our skeleton, which is the foot skeleton, to kind of show you exactly where you can experience that pain. In most cases it will be in general and somewhere in this area. Oftentimes we'll see it more on the inner side, not so much on the outer side, but oftentimes it's in these in this complex right here where you have these four bones. And what happens with midfoot arthritis is that there's a shifting. Oftentimes there may be a collapsing of the arch, or potentially what we also like to call a slight stretching of that arch, which is causing the bones to kind of shift upwards. Now the bones in the middle of the foot shouldn't usually be moving a whole lot. Most of the movement comes really from the toes, and the midfoot itself should be pretty much locked in place when you're stepping forward. However, if you do experience pain from midfoot arthritis, and it's not related to potentially pain due to the fact that maybe you're traveling and your foot is swelling up in the airplane, causing pressure from the top of the shoe onto the dorsal pulse. That's a different condition altogether, so we're not talking about that today. But what midfoot arthritis can be caused by is, number one, it could be excessive pronation. So if your arch collapses heavily, over time there may be too much movement in the midfoot joints, which can then cause them to come together, causing arthritic changes in there that then cause pain down the road. Now, in some cases, another condition that can also cause midfoot arthritis is hallux rigidus. Now, hallux rigidus is something that we discussed in another video, so check out the link at the end of the video or in the comment section below, and we'll show you what hallux rigidus is. However, with midfoot arthritis, there's a number of different ways to solve that problem. The best way usually to look at that is to have a full contact orthosis. So an orthotic like this right here should make full contact under the arch. So there shouldn't be any gaps between your arch and the actual device, because that means that there's still movement available to the foot. So there may still be movement available to the foot if you don't have full contact under the arch, and that can continue to cause pain in the mid-tarsal joints, and as a result the pain is not going away. If your orthotic device is highly unstable, and maybe it's too rounded in the back, you probably want to have potentially a little bit of a heel fillet around the back to keep the device nice and stable when it's in your shoe, and that's extremely important if you're trying to control overpronation. And in some cases what you can also look at is rocker-soled footwear. Now with this particular footwear, the footwear is very stiff, so it doesn't bend a whole lot. It has a little bit of a rocker design, like a bevel in the front, which helps to prevent movement in the mid-tarsal joints, because you're not having to necessarily flex the big toe joint as much. And again, that's if the hallux, the big toe joint itself, is quite stiff, or for whatever reason stiffened, which is maybe transferring some of that movement into the mid-tarsal area, then a rocker sole shoe can be very, very beneficial. But in most cases, if there's no issues with the toe joints, a full contact foot orthotic is really one of the best solutions possible for that particular discomfort. Now, if you have any comments or questions regarding this, please post them below in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube yet, right here is your opportunity to do that right now. And thanks for watching. Have an excellent day.